이번 영상은 NBA 2K25 워밍업 파이널 영상입니다. 구독과 좋아요를 눌러주시면 감사하겠습니다. 다음 영상부터는 데스 스트랜딩 플레이 영상을 업로드할 예정이오니 많은 관심 부탁드립니다. 물론 자막이 아닌 음성 위주로 영상이 진행이 되니 참고 바랍니다.
DeAndre Hunter out there with Clint Capella, and it's Johnson in at the... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Shawn Kemp in this one.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
We've got Shawn Kemp. Jordan is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Durant. And it's Reed in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Capella with a screen on Kemp. Hunter, no one around him. The offensive rebound. Young finds Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Johnson against Kemp, and it's Kemp with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Chicago leading by 22. Fast break, here they come. And the dunk by Reed.
Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
So it's Atlanta now. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Poked away, stolen by Brunson. Here's Jordan. Hunter grabs the miss. Johnson with it. Brunson picks him up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Chicago leading by 22. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Jordan has it in the corner. Missed inside. Johnson outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 9.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the dunk by Brunson.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Chicago leading by 23. Brunson goes in. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots from 12. Jordan with the rebound. Kemp against Johnson. Kemp with the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
For three, Hunter. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Reed. Can't get it to fall. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Drills it from outside.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Here's KD. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Reed's got 10 points in the game.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Bogdanovich. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
The slam from KD, just getting to the rim for an easy one.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Kemp can't hit. Bogdanovich looking around. And here's Young from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Hawks ball on the court right now for the Hawks. We've got Larry Nance. Reza Shea is out there with Daniels. And it's Puffkin in at the point.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
They get it back. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Roddy. Pass to Buffkin. The jump hook. Good D by Thompson. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup.
So fast of foot. On the run, Osir, tough to catch.
Atlanta with the ball. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's Nance, guarded by Stoudemire. Upside Kemp.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's Buffkin. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And that one, good. Here's Jordan. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Buffkin. Trains the three-pointer. Buffkin's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jordan's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's Ricochet. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Ricochet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch, at his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
LeBron, he's checked in for Chicago. Suggs comes in for Jordan.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Ricochet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
And it's Ricochet with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Young from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. James in the post. And finished off by LeBron.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Now Young.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Young's gone 3 of 9 shooting. And LeBron throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Suggs with the steal. With the drive.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Frazier kicks to James. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Out to Thompson. Over Hunter. They get it back. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Young against Frazier. 6 to shoot. Here's Stoudemire. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The energy Stoudemire plays with jumps out at you. He just gets after it on the board.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 33. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shawn Kemp.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the Hawks with possession here. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Out to Nance. Launches it. Traps in the tray.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Frazier the pass to Stoudemire. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you got to be careful guarding Stoudemire because he is clever at drawing fouls.
At the line for your home team.
And he makes the first.
Stoudemire. 2 shots.
Good on both. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. Nance outside. And Young kicks to Johnson. Hunter the pass to Bogdanovich. And so Chicago takes this one and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game